There are actually a lot of reasons kids perform poorly in school, and many of them are not obvious and get missed. Let's cover them in this video. That being said, there's an even bigger problem. The real reasons often get blamed on something else, something that is not true at all. It's not even on the list of reasons. If a teacher, or anyone else, gives you this reason, seriously, question it. What is it? Well, let's cover that at the end of this video. First, let's go over the real reasons kids perform poorly in school. Let's go. Number 10. Sleep deprivation. Lack of sleep can affect a child's ability to concentrate, retain information, and stay engaged in school. None of us perform well on a bad night's sleep. But worse than that, chronic sleep deprivation has some really bad effects, including cognitive function. Sleep deprivation can impair memory, concentration, problem solving, and decision-making abilities. This leads to reduced academic performance and difficulties in learning new information. Emotional and behavioral issues. Chronic sleep deprivation can contribute to mood swings, irritability, anxiety, and depression. It may also increase the risk of developing behavioral issues such as aggression or impulsivity. Not good. Physical health. Sleep is essential to health. Sleep-deprived children may experience a weakened immune system, making them more susceptible to illness and infection. And chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to an increased risk of obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular problems. Kids just can't be healthy without good sleep. Growth and development. Sleep is essential for growth and development in children, as the growth hormone is primarily released during sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation may lead to growth and developmental issues. Attention and hyperactivity. Sleep deprivation can exacerbate symptoms of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, and other attention-related problems, making it difficult for children to focus and behave appropriately in school or social settings. Social functioning. Impaired cognitive and emotional functioning due to sleep deprivation can lead to difficulties in forming and maintaining healthy relationships with peers, potentially resulting in social isolation. Daytime sleepiness and fatigue. Children who are chronically sleep deprived often struggle with daytime sleepiness, which can interfere with their ability to engage in school, extracurricular activities, and other aspects of daily life. Decreased motor skills. Lack of sleep can negatively impact motor skills and coordination, which may result in an increased risk of accidents or injuries. Long-term effects. Chronic sleep deprivation during childhood may lead to lasting consequences for cognitive, emotional, and physical health, even into adulthood. That's all really bad, right? So, what sneaky things might cause sleep deprivation? Well, here they are. And number 10 might surprise you. An irregular sleep schedule. Inconsistent bedtimes and wake-up times can disrupt a child's natural sleep patterns, making it difficult for them to get sufficient sleep. Overstimulation, exposure to screens, excessive noise, or engaging in stimulating activities close to bedtime can make it difficult for children to relax and fall asleep. Poor sleep environment. An uncomfortable, noisy, or bright sleep environment can interfere with a child's ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Caffeine and sugar consumption. Consuming caffeine or large amounts of sugar, particularly in the evening, can disrupt sleep. Sleep disorders. Conditions such as sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or insomnia can cause sleep disturbances in children. Anxiety or stress. Emotional stressors, such as school-related pressures or family issues, can lead to sleep difficulties. Medical issues. Certain medications, chronic pain, or illnesses can interfere with sleep. Lack of physical activity. Insufficient exercise can contribute to difficulties falling asleep or maintaining a restful sleep. Late naps. Napping too close to bedtime can make it harder for children to fall asleep at night. Lack of early morning light exposure. Exposure to early morning sunlight or bright light sets our circadian rhythm for the day. It sets a timer, and when that timer goes off at night, our body knows it's time to go to sleep. Thank you, Dr. Andrew Huberman, for bringing that research to light. All right, let's get back to the other reasons that kids may not perform well in school. Number 9, chronic health issues. Health problems such as asthma, diabetes, or frequent illness can lead to increased absences and difficulty keeping up with schoolwork. If that's the case, I'm sure it's obvious. So, let's move on. Number 8, poor teacher-student relationship. A negative relationship with a teacher can hinder a child's ability to learn and feel comfortable in their classroom. We did a full video on this with tactics on how to deal with it. You can find that right here. Number 7, language barriers. Non-native speakers or children with limited English proficiency may struggle to understand lessons and complete assignments. Okay, another obvious one. If that is the case, I'm sure you're on it. So, let's move on. Number 6, social issues. Bullying, peer pressure, or difficulties making friends can negatively affect a child's concentration and motivation in school. This one is a bit sneakier. A child won't often admit that they're being bullied or having social issues, but it can be all-consuming for them. A solution to this is helping a child become more emotionally intelligent and developing parental rapport with your child so that they can feel as if they can tell you anything. A good way to learn about that is to watch our documentary, Overly Emotional Child. You can find the trailer right here. Number 5, inadequate support at home. Insufficient parental involvement, a disruptive home environment, or a lack of resources can all impact a child's ability to succeed in school. But obviously, that is not you. How do I know that? Because you are watching this video. Parents who watch our videos are very involved in parenting. So, let's move on. Number 4, poor study habits or organizational skills. Difficulty in managing time, staying organized, or developing effective study techniques can contribute to poor academic performance. These are all things that need to be taught. Sometimes we just assume that these skills should come naturally. Okay, well, for some people, they do.
Hello, I'm Maria Kondo. 私のミッションは片付けによって世界をときめかせていくことです。Let's start studying.
But if your child wasn't born an organizing consultant, they might need a little bit of help. We covered this extensively in this video on how to create a homework plan and our other homework videos in that playlist. Number 3, a lack of motivation or engagement. A child may lose interest in school if they feel disconnected from the material, bored, or not challenged enough. When a child is lacking motivation, that points to other problems. Perhaps they are hiding a learning struggle, or they just haven't developed a love of learning because they don't feel that they can. Parents can do things to help children develop a passion for learning and grit. There's a link to info on that in the description. Number 2, emotional or behavioral issues. Anxiety, depression, or other mental health concerns can impact a child's ability to focus, engage, and perform in school. Of course, as a parent, if this is the case, then you should consider seeking out professional help. And to learn what you can do to help at home, watch our documentary, The Overly Emotional Child. And finally, specific learning disabilities. Don't be alarmed. These are not intelligence issues. They are learning disabilities that affect a specific skill, such as reading, writing, or math. And surprisingly, they are very common. Most estimates say 20% of children or more. These are conditions such as dyslexia, ADHD, or dyscalculia. They can make it difficult for a child to succeed in the traditional school environment without appropriate support, and they often go undetected or detected too late. To learn about these, watch our video, Types of Learning Disabilities. It covers all of the common ones. Oh, I almost forgot. What is the most common reason that is given for poor school performance that is almost always wrong? Laziness. You might get notes home like not performing at potential, which implies laziness. Kids are not lazy. So check out that video above and find the real reason. Marie Kondo is a queen, first of all. Sparks joy. Yes, spark joy.